Hey everybody, Dr. Eric Plasker here, and welcome to 100 Year Lifestyle TV. And here today in beautiful San Diego, great chiropractors, great 100 Year Lifestyle affiliate chiropractors in Cardiff by the Sea, Doctors Lorraine and David Melendez. Welcome, my good friends.
Thank you.
Good to be here.
Yeah, you know, I was in your office and so proud of the work that you're doing. You've been there for how many years?
Boy, since 1990.
1990.
24 now.
24 years. 4 years.
Yeah.
24 years.
24
And
years.
you know what I love? When I was in your practice, and when you go there, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I saw young kids. I saw women, men, seniors, youngsters, so many different types of people under the care that you're providing, the chiropractic care that you're providing, seeing them to get their spines corrected, their nervous system stabilized. Talk about, for the people that may be watching, considering coming to see you, talk about what makes your practice so special.
Okay. Let's start.
Well, our mission statement is to reach, teach, and touch as many people as possible with the good news of health through chiropractic, from infants to the elderly and all others in between. If you're alive and have a spine, why would you not want to have free of interference, posture, alignment, vital health? So absolutely.
Very good. And you know, it's important because as people evaluate their own health today and think about, you know, obviously it's a 100-Year Lifestyle affiliate, it's about keeping people healthy over the course of their entire lifetime. And I think what a lot of people may not understand is how important the role of the nervous system and the spine are when it comes to staying healthy. Talk about the relationship between the nervous system and the spine, so that people, if they're thinking, you know, is it just about pain or is it something much bigger than that?
Oh, it's much bigger than that, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I mean, we locate and detect vertebral subluxation. That's a misalignment in the spine, putting pressure on the spinal cord, which interferes with the messages from the brain to the body. When there's any interference in that way, you may have pain, but you know what? Most times you don't. And what happens though is the body and the brain can't communicate as effectively as it should, and so your health, your level of performance, all those things are going to be compromised when that's going on. And our job is to locate and fix that.
And you do a very good job of it. And I think there's a lot of misinformation out there too, because there's a lot of people out there that are not symptomatic, or they think that their symptoms are quote unquote normal, and they're taking different types of medications for it and trying to cover it up, realizing that the problem's not correcting. I don't think people understand what happens long term if your spine is not corrected. What are some of the consequences of having that subluxation stay in your spine over a period of time?
Good question. Good point, Eric. Many people do judge their health by how they feel, but as we know, what the symptoms, the last thing to show, first to go. So it's what is going on in your nervous system, how it affects your body is, like you mentioned, longevity, vitality, performance of physiology. Oftentimes, patients will say, imagine if your arm's asleep and you wake up in the middle of the night and you have to throw it offside the bed, come back to life. Imagine that same interference going to your heart, your lungs, your stomach, your digestive tract. You may not have the warning light, that dimmer switch effect, dimming the life potential of those body parts. And the last thing to feel is the symptom. So do not judge your health by how you feel, how you function, how your body works for a lifetime is key.
Absolutely.
Right?
And that's what the evaluation that you do helps to determine. And it becomes important because there's a lot of people out there that they think they're healthy, and they're not. And there are a lot of people that are on a roller coaster, like many of you may be on a roller coaster, and you're trying to get some sense of stability. And what we've seen, and I know that you see it, we see it with our affiliates all over the country, is that maybe your parents are living longer, your grandparents, and you're realizing that, oh my goodness gracious, wow, I could live a lot longer than I ever thought that I might. Why should there be a sense of urgency to take care of it when you're younger versus waiting down the road a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years to take care of something that could be taken care of today?
Well, because taking care of it now is so simple. The younger you are, the less amount of time that subluxation has been there, the least amount of degeneration, muscle changes, even the symptoms, the less that you have the symptoms of headache, neck pain, and all these. Why live like that?
Yeah.
You know, why not live well and live strong today?
Absolutely. And you know, research shows that within 2 weeks, if the subluxation is there, if there's an interference in the nervous system, it begins to deteriorate within 2 weeks. So, you know, I think about the people that I've seen in your practice. One of the gentlemen that I actually spoke to, a very nice man who was so excited about his results that he was getting, and he said, you know, I wish I would have known about this a long time ago, because this is a guy that had been through so much trouble, not just
Yes.
pain, but serious organic conditions that didn't clear up when he had severe procedures and serious procedures done to hopefully clear it up, but they cleared up just because you removed the interference and his body started working the way that it was supposed to. So why do kids get checked?
Oh, good question.
You know, the best kept secret in healthcare is kids in chiropractic. We need to get the message out. As the twig is bent, so grows the tree, right? It's interesting, the term orthopedics really means straight child. So it's a lost art, the posture and the spinal alignment. Back in the 1700s, they coined that term that determined if you kept a child's posture upright and straight, they'd live a life of health. That message has to be brought back. Chiropractors need to lead that understanding to tell the people from getting that spine and nervous system aligned at a young age.
Day one.
Oh, yeah.
Day one.
getting
Day one. Our
checked.
youngest
Day
patients
one.
are days old. This week, 2 newborns, week old. Checked and adjusted so that they have the greatest opportunity to grow healthy with minimal childhood illnesses. It's amazing. We have 3 kids, all born at home, never had a shot, drug, or pill. They're 21, 20, 16. It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
The body is designed to be well when given the right opportunity.
Right.
Chiropractic gives these children the greatest opportunity for a life of health and wellness.
Yes.
Yeah.
And think about the soccer kids, right? Bumping.
You know,
the
now you're speaking to me, right? You know I'm a soccer
Right. Think about the
soccer nut.
backpacks.
Yeah.
Who's lugging around those
Right.
heavy 15, 20-pound backpacks on a growing spine? So all the more important to make sure that that spine is straight and nervous system is clearly flowing.
Absolutely. Well, I know you guys are doing a great job of that and raising a beautiful family. And, you know, that's what I love when I go to a lot of our affiliate offices, like when you go to visit Dr. Melendez, they're the real deal. I mean, they're living it themselves. And I know that Dr. David, he loves being out there surfing. He's got that good posture out there surfing. And, you know, just it's just so important, the care that you're providing. And we're honored that we have you as a part of our family, that you're willing to be a leader for the people in your community to live active, healthy, long lives. So Cardiff by the Sea,
Right.
Dr. Melendez doing a great job. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.